What's up guys, Joe Parfanook here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So the reason why this week's video is titled How to Find Online Arbitrage Products No One Else is Finding is because when you are manual sourcing, you have to do a little bit more digging, and most people do not want to do the digging. But here's where you can come in. If you're willing to do the work, you can get the competitive advantage and get a moat on your product. This video will cover 3 ways that I use to find products manually and how I've taught my team how to do it. And if you're having tanking problems, then you're definitely gonna wanna watch this video closely so you can help get rid of that problem. Now let's get into the tutorial so you can see exactly how to do so. What's up guys, welcome to the tutorial on how to find products that no one else is finding. So basically there are 3 ways that I and my team manually source for products, and manually sourcing is scraping through the websites, trying to find the best deals, stacking coupon codes, discounts and all that type of stuff, buy one, get one, those type of things, stacking them on and getting the best possible deal. And really what we're trying to teach here is to target certain websites that people are not targeting. So we're not thinking of like Walmart, Target. That's not going to get you the most potential margin and stuff like that because there's a lot of eyeballs. You know, there's a lot of people looking at Walmart and stuff like that. So we're going to look for a certain kind of niches or certain kinds of websites that, you know, aren't your everyday heard of websites. But the ways to find them is the 3 ways are Rakuten, Top Cashback, and then SalesGazer is the 3rd one. So essentially Rakuten and Top Cashback are very similar. They're going to show you the hot deals of the week, and I'm going to go through the deals and I'm going to show you which ones I think are ones that I would personally be targeting on this given week. So right now we have GNC. GNC is not the most well-known website. It can be a potential here. We can definitely take a look at the 80%. So whenever I'm doing it, whenever I'm manual sourcing, I'll click that and then I'll put it to the side and then I'll start going through them one by one. So we're looking for bigger discounts. So Stanley off select items could be something, but I haven't really been messing around with Stanley's too much. Let's see, what else do we got? Anniversary sale. This looks potentially good. Nordstrom is not the biggest website. You know, this can have a potential niche thing here. We can go through their anniversary sale. And when you're sourcing through this type of thing, to point out, I try to go by brands that are like well-known, you know, or not even well-known, but brands you know that will sell on Amazon. So like Adidas, Nike, maybe they have Hoka, Brooks is another example. You know, you kind of want to go off the brands that are selling on Amazon. Coach is here. So you got to get more and more familiar. It looks like they have some beauty brands as well, Benefit Cosmetics, Avita. So there's a ton of beauty on sale too. That can be potential. Yeah, because 5,000 items might take us a little bit long to go through, but narrowing it down by brand is probably one of the better ways to do it. So that's one way I would tackle that sale. And the same goes for the GNC sale. There's going to be multiple brands on there. So let's keep going and see. The Body Shop, 20% off. That might be decent. The Body Shop could be something to check out. I know it's a smaller beauty site. Mac has some kind of thing going on. Right here we see that Vitacost has buy one, get one 50% off on Bob's Red Mill. So that could be a good deal to tackle. We see buy one, get one. It's very like specific, brand oriented. We know Bob's Mills is a good brand to sell on Amazon. So that's an example of something I would consider tackling with this. And Macy's Estee Lauder, that's 40% off. That's a very specific sale here. That might be something to take a look at later. We're seeing big discounts and then specific brands we know that sell on Amazon. So that's kind of how I would target that. And Top Cashback going to be pretty similar. We're going to continue to go through. We're going to go to offers. And another thing to point out is when the power really comes in here is when you're stacking like so let's say like they have a big cashback going on combined with the sale. That can really get you some really good, you know, bonus money there with the cashback. So you can be looking for high cashback You see the body shops offering double. That's an example of something that you could be targeting because of the cash back. Vitacost is double right now. So that's the thing where you really gets powerful is when you're combining cash back and the coupon codes. So there's top picks here as well. Looks like the Tarte is running a lot of cash back right now. That's a good example. There's some top coupon codes. Like right away, I see Vitacost has 50% off. Your favorite health brand. So that could be an example. If you stack that with another coupon code plus the discount, that can be something to take a look at as well. Let's keep going. We're done with Rakuten, but Champs is doing $20 off. Finish Line, $15 off. Kohl's has 15% off. That could be something. It depends on the brand, though. They probably restrict like Nike and stuff like that. But if you have any niche brands at Kohl's, that could be a good example. So really, you're trying to target the websites here that are not the most well known to really try to get the most potential margin. Like I said before, where people aren't really looking at it, makes it less likely to tank. Like Walmart has a high cash back, but the purpose of this video, we're going to avoid it. So yeah, these can really give you an idea of like where to go for sales wise. And the last thing, and I think is one of the most powerful tools to use for manual sourcing, is Sales Gazer. So Sales Gazer, essentially what it does is it allows you to, if we go into the settings here, you can subscribe to every single website's email list, and there's going to be websites on here you've never heard of. So here's really the way you can get a kind of competitive advantage by finding some under the radar websites from this list. You could sort it by USA if you want to. I've bought from the UK before, so it's not abnormal to do something like that. Like, look, we have Vitacost subscribed here, Adidas subscribed. So all of that goes into one inbox. So you can see the inbox right there. So this is a free tool, salesgazer.com, created by Chris Grant. Awesome tool to use for manual sourcing. And you're just essentially going to subscribe to the websites that you've heard of. If you're not familiar with OA, I would just subscribe to everything you've heard of and continue to add shops, over time, and continue to build up this inbox list. So essentially how it looks is we're going to have a bunch of sales coming through here, and how I'm going to filter out the ones that I choose is going to be kind of based off discounts and stuff like that, whatever strikes my eye. So like Puritan is an example, buy two, get one free, or buy one, get two free. That's an example of something that I would maybe star here. So you can mark it as starred if you want to go through it at the end after you find a couple websites. Like that's a big deal right there. Buy one, get two free. And if you stack that with coupon codes, there's some potential there. So hot deal alert, 75% up to 75% off. Looks like this could be potential if you like Jockey. Jockey is definitely a good brand to sell on Amazon as long as they're not on the listing, because that could hit your margin. But that's another thing that you could star. So then you star it like that. And if you look at the start, if I started in the past, it's kind of just like, big things going on, like 25% off, 50% off cheek powders, 2 days only. That's kind of like a big green flag right there. And then just landed 30% off. So it's a lot of big discount codes, buy one, get one type of offers that I'm looking through on this list. You kind of have to just weave it out and see what you find that's best. Famous Footwear looks like they might have something. So Famous Footwear, $30 off, $120. This is a perfect example of something you could take advantage of with back to school right now. So that's something I would definitely take a look at. If I was doing manual sourcing right now. And let's see. Let's try to find one more maybe that we could definitely target. And the reason I'm not clicking this 25%, I actually have not heard of these brands. I'm not familiar if they sell on Amazon. I mean, you could, if you have time, you could just go through and check that out. But we're going to keep going, try to find one more. Oh, here we go. JCPenney extra 30% off Black Friday in July. So this ends in 2 days. This is a perfect example of something to be targeting. Extra 30% off on everything pretty much, it looks like. So there's something that could be there with JCPenney. That's something I would definitely star. It's a limited time sale and it's 30% off, which is a pretty high discount code. So yeah, so these are how I would just find sales to target. Now we have, like around 8-9 sales right now. This could be something that could be a 1 to 2 sourcing session where you can just rip through all these and try to find some products profitably here. And these are some websites that are, a little under the radar, less likely to be tanking. So that's really how you can create your moat with discount codes and cashback and all that good stuff here. But SalesGazer will definitely make it more streamlined. And Rakuten and Top Cashback will help you be aware of the sales that are going on. So I really, really definitely recommend using a mix of those three when you're manually sourcing. And manually sourcing is really where you're going to find the gold. It requires a little bit more work, and a lot of people don't want to put in the work. So that's really where you can get your competitive advantage in by, putting in the hours, putting in the reps, and finding the best products where it's going to make you the most money. And that's the most important thing is, your business making you money. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys got some value from this video and really understand how to tackle manual sourcing now to find the products with the biggest moat on them so you can really capitalize. So thank you guys for watching. And if you got value, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching.